Yeah, hello, we're back at it again with more Lunar Silver Story. Give me a second here as I prepare my guides tab and everything else. Dude, this is kind of jams, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let me pull up my new chair. I have a new chair. It's an ergonomics chair. Yeah! I've always had, like, the chair that I've always been using is kind of like the equivalent of the Devil May Cry Virgil chair. Virgil's chair in, like, in Devil May Cry 5. At the end. That's always been the chair that I've been using for work, and I've never bothered to get something better for my ass and my back up till today, where I managed to get like an ergonomics chair from my dad's office. It was just out in the front of their lawn. And there was a label on it saying like for free, and we just took it. Now we like wiped it with wipes, every surface on it, and removed all the dirt on it. It's brand spanking new, pretty much. Still kind of smells like alcohol. Anyways, very happy with it. So yeah, goodbye back problems. Anyways, just gonna focus on this now. I'm pretty sure that's Mia's mom, isn't it? Null says there's a bad smell coming out of this cell, Alex. This prisoner's been in here for quite a while. Mia says the mask she's wearing is a magical device. It's used to block memories. The guild forbid their use many years ago. Who would do something so cruel? That's your mom, man. What? Mia came in. The lady says, the Vile Tribe. The Magic Emperor. Mia says, the Vile Tribe? Did they do this terrible thing to you? Null says, what exactly is the Vile Tribe? They also come in. Mia says, my mother told me that they are a race of evil creatures. But the goddess Althena banished them to the edge of our world several hundred years ago. But I've never heard of anyone called the Magic Emperor. The lady says, the Magic Emperor. The Star Chamber. That's it. Mia says, my mother forbade me from entering the Star Chamber. She scolded me the last time I even mentioned it to her. Null says, there's no doubt about it, Alex. That's gotta be where she's holding Luna prisoner. Let's go. Mia says, wait, we can't leave this poor woman here alone. Let's bring her with us. The Star Chamber is on the highest floor of the Crystal Tower. The Crystal Tower from Final Fantasy XIV? Mia says, and the entrance to the door is to the east of the Grand Hall. Okay, where is that? Wait, she's actually in the party. Wait, now that I think about it, what does Mia do? What's her abilities? Flame Circle? Flame Lance? Blizzard? She's got AoE for days. There, they can share. For now. You could just leave like that? What if you talk? The guard says, Mia, your mother has not granted you permission to remove prisoners from the dungeon. Return him to his cell. Mia says, I will take full responsibility for my actions, but I beg you not to inform my mother. The guard says, Mia, remember I'm sleeping. I didn't see any of this. Got it? Mia says, thank you. I won't forget. Yeah, Mia seems to be very well loved around here if she's being let out. If they're letting her, like, just to break people out. Anyways, let's get out of here. The guard says, Mia Ausa, it was my understanding that the prisoner was to be executed in the morning. But I assume you have your reasons for allowing him out of his cell. Please let me know if you require any assistance placing him back into it. I find that task most enjoyable. Mia says, thank you. Wait, what? I think this guard has some kind of like sadistic streak. The guard says, you are Alex, the boy Lamia Ausa ordered us to execute in the morning. Mia must be escorting you to Lamia's chambers, where you will be forced to confess your crimes. Yeah, that's totally what's happening right here. The other guard says, Mia, why don't you have a soldier help you escort the prisoner around? I'd be happy to volunteer. Lamia would execute everyone in the magic course if this kid got away. Mia says, thank you for your kind offer, but I'll be fine. They don't know. They don't know. Let me just get something snazzy for, I don't know if I should have bought that, but, like, does Alex even need, like... Let's test this out. I'll test his damage output out. Wait, so where do we go? Where's Nash during all this? Do-do-do-do-do. One sec. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Somebody says, wait, Mia. Is it Nash? Mia says, Nash? Nash says, Mia, you're going to the Star Chamber, aren't you? Mia says, Nash, you're a member of the Magic Guild. If you don't obey my mother's orders. And Nash says, I could be executed, I know. I know the same thing could happen to you, too. Mia says, I am the next leader of the Magic Guild. It's my duty to find out what's going on. Nash says, and it's my duty as a member of the Magic Guild to assist my future leader. Mia says, Nash. Nash says, but I don't want to go out of duty, Mia. I want to go because Mia says, what, Nash? Nash says, because I'm sure that Luna is being held in that chamber. Besides, I don't want Alex to be the only one who looks cool, so let's go. Mia says, thank you, Nash. Nash is locking in. Alright, let's skedaddle. Mia says, in the name of the goddess Althena, I banish the magical seal placed upon this door. Mia says, let's hurry before someone finds out what we're up to. Do I need to heal up? I don't think so. Okay, let's skedaddle. Are there fights in here? What the fuck? Nal says, ouch, what just happened? Mia says, oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you, didn't I? The Crystal Tower is a holy place, blessed with a special magic by Althena herself. Only the Dragon Master himself can enter with armaments in place. Nash says we can only fight with magic. That's not gonna be easy. Nal says Alex is much better with a sword than with magic, but I guess we don't have a choice. Wait, what if he like went in without like that knowledge? It's like how did you know that? That's okay. Because Alex can throw hands. I want to drop it. How do I unequip it? Oh, there it is. Oh. No comment. Oh! Let's fight it just for fun.
Check this out!
Why does Alex have a weapon anyway? How did he conjure that?
Check this out!
Check this out! Check this out!
Check this out! Yeah!
Home device!
We don't have a healer, huh? It's okay, I'm stocked up on healing stuffs. I wonder if this place has, like, evil treasure chests. Nope. Fuck off!
Check this out! Yeah!
In the name of the goddess!
Check this out!
In the name of the goddess!
Check this out!
In the name of the goddess!
What was that? 1 sec. Oh yeah, one thing that I wanted to try is to test out Alex's damage output. Let's see. Use the sword dance on the mirror.
Check this out!
122, okay. What if I run back a save? You know what? I probably save right now. And I switch his weapon for... I switch his armor. His accessory. For the one with magic. The one that gives him wisdom. They did 122 last time. Let's compare.
Check this out!
122, it's...
Lend me your power!
Punch, punch. Okay. So the magic accessory actually does fuck all for Alex. Which way do we go? Oh, well, what's this? Hopefully it's not an evil... Okay, it's got some starlight. Starlight refund. Starlight. Do 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 do. I've completely forgot how the song goes. Do 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 do. Wow, this place is confusing. Confused
Check
balls.
this out.
Cone device.
Yeah!
Cone device.
Is this the right way? I'm not even... Can't even tell. This loops back.
Check this out.
In the name of the goddess.
Whoa! This boy Alex is already out of MP.
Check this out. Check this out.
Cone device.
Punch, punch! Ah, fuck off. There's so many encounters here.
Check this out.
Cone device.
We don't need a sword, you see?
Check this out.
Ah, which way?
Check this out.
Cone device.
Yeah!
In the name of the goddess.
Remember to save frequently. Angel ring? What's that do? One time auto resurrect. Don't think so. That's Luna. Null says that singing. It's Luna's voice. I knew she was here. Hurry, Alex. The lady says, so beautiful. It warms my heart and my mind. Memories coming back. My name, I am... I don't know. That was pretty anticlimactic. Nash says, what's stopping her from remembering her identity, Alex? Mia says, and how does Luna's song have the power to restore her memory? Nald says, I think we'll find out the answers when we reach the Star Chamber. Probably a boss here. And it looks like we're gonna get into a fight. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Out of the way. Phasia says, what's happening? Why is the court something? Have patience, Phasia. Let her continue to sing. How many more of these girls will we have to capture until we find the one that we need? Mama says. Galleon is quiet. Phasia was pretty much like, why isn't the core activating or something? Alex says, Luna! Mia says, Mother! What was Phasia saying earlier? I failed to read it. One sec, let me run it back. Oh, Phasia just says, what's happening? What's happening? Do we know if she's the one? Anyways, Mama says, fuck me. Whatever. How dare you interrupt the sacred ceremony of the Magic Guild? Luna says, Alex! Oh, Alex, I'm so glad you're alright. These people have been forcing me to sing their evil songs. They told me that they'd kill you if I didn't. Nal says, are you alright? Are you alright, Luna? If any of these barbarians hurt you? Mia says, Mother, this is madness. You have to stop. Please. Lamia says, I've shown you nothing but leniency and forgiveness for your delinquent behavior. And this is how you repay me? By releasing my prisoner and disrupting a sacred ritual? Your punishment shall be swift and brutal, my wretched little offspring. And your friend's death shall be even more merciless. Whoa! Mia says, no! Lamia says, Galleon, the time has come. Help us complete the ritual. Galleon says, well... Mia says, you're not my mother. You're a fraud. My real mother would never speak to me as you have. Lamia says, oh my dear Mia, your every word further seals your fate. Mia says, shine, mirror, shine. Show all the true soul of this imposter. Lamia says, the mirror of Althena? Swing. Lamia says, ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. You dishonor the Ausa dynasty, little one? Mia says, no. What have you done to the mirror? You should have shown your true form. I refuse to believe that you are really my mother. It's impossible. You simply can't. The actual Lamia says, Mia, my dear Mia, do not mourn my daughter. I am here for you. What? Mia says, Mother! The actual Lamia says, the gentle light shining forth from Altina's mirror has awakened me. Wait. What's Royce doing in the background? Lamia says, and liberated me from the curse of this sorceress. Nal says, sorceress? Where's Royce going? The evil Lamia says, whatever are you babbling about, you pathetic imposter? Galleon, dispose of these nuances at once. Galleon says, I think not, Lamia. What? I think you've been revealed as the fraudulent wench that you are? Okay, so he's a real one. I was worried. The evil Lamia says, what? I can't believe I was completely deceived by your cheap trick, Galleon says. How dare you betray my trust and attempt to overthrow the Magic Guild? Lamia says, ha ha ha, then the time for revelation has come to pass sooner than later. What? What the?
I am Zenobia, a descendant of the long-forgotten Vile tribe that Althena pushed out and left to deteriorate beyond the wastelands of the frontier.
I warned you I could see many things, didn't I? Unfortunately, your demise is one of them. It's really too bad you had to get involved.
We did not expect for you to get this far, young Alex. You've surprised us all. But one never can tell when luck such as yours will finally run out.
Wasn't aware we were matched up against fucking Destiny's Child. What was her name again? The evil Lemia says, our plan to seize... Zenobia. Her name is Zenobia. Our plan to seize control of the guild almost worked. Now you've cut short our glorious plan. You'll pay dearly for this insurrection. Phacia says, savor your feeble victory while you can. The Magic Emperor will form a new world order with a Vile tribe as its rulers. Galleon says, how dare you? Roy says, I foresee another round of deception in your future. Our paths shall cross then, infidels. Oh, no boss fight here? Whoa, never mind, there are. We can handle all that. Stay away from Luna! Do 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 do. That's hilarious that Alex has a Gale move.
Cold of ice!
They're nice and grouped up now. Nuke 'em.
Check this out!
La 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 la. Cold of ice!
They deal baby damage. If I use this, I'm just curious. Does it just push them away?
Check this out!
Oh, GG's. Alright, Galleon says, allow me to apologize, Mia. All this time, I have been unknowingly manipulated by the Vile tribe. I am ashamed for being so easily deceived. Mia says, I'm still worried about my mother. Let's return to the Magic Guild. Galleon says, and then I proceeded to the Star Chamber as Zenobia instructed me to do. How foolish of me to not realize what was transpiring. Mia says, I still don't understand what the Vile tribe was trying to achieve by doing all this. What do they have to gain by assuming my mother's identity, or by abducting Luna? Galleon says, it's quite obvious that we need to know more, Mia. Although I certainly have my own ideas. I feel the Vile tribe is on the verge of declaring war. Zenobia and the others were placed among us to gather crucial intelligence. Now is the time for definitive actions to counter the damage they have done. I must leave Vane and gather information of my own. Not just to stop the Vile tribe, Majesty Mia, but for other, more pressing reasons as well. And the only way I can gather this information is from the 4 dragons themselves. Since the location of the White Dragon is already known, I shall visit him first. Nal says, Galleon wants to visit Quark. Galleon says, perhaps Quark's wisdom holds the clue holds the clue that I need to discern what the Vile Tribe is plotting, Alex. And I would ask that you guide me to him immediately. You don't mind, do you, Alex? Luna says, of course not. Alex would be honored to take you there. Nala says, this is great, Alex. You get to go home and show off one of the 4 heroes. Hehehe. Galleon says, Mia, since your mother has yet to recover from the effects of that dreadful mask, I believe you should take her place as the guildmaster until she is fit to resume her duties. Mia says, yes, Galleon, you're right. But I will need Nash to assist me until you return. If that's acceptable to both you and Nash, of course. Nash says acceptable? It's wonderful. It would be my humble honor to help you in any way possible. Galleon says, of course, Mia. I place Nash at your disposal. His work for me has been most satisfactory. I must speak with Master Mel to arrange my transportation to Caldor Isle. So then, we shall meet in Meribia shortly. Do not dawdle, Alex, after all. You know what they say about idle hands. What did they say about idle hands? I'm not sure. Mia says, Alex, I still haven't thanked you enough for helping me to rescue my mother. And now I have to thank you for taking Galleon to the cave of the White Dragon. Nal says, Mia, how could Alex possibly say no to someone as nice and cute as you? Luna says, ha ha ha. Nal, are you sure it's Alex who thinks Mia is cute? Nal says, Luna, I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, we have to hurry to Mel's mansion. One thing that I kind of wish about this game was that there was a lot less Null and more Alex actually taking part in these conversations. I don't fucking like it when there's like a mouthpiece for the main character. In fact, I actually hate it. I've had enough of fucking Paimon phenomenon from Genshin. Right. Wait, they took her weapon? The hell? Dream Cane. Might have to go back to the other city. Wait, completely forgot to talk to my friends before I leave. Lemia says, my name is Lemia Ausa, but I'm having a difficult time recalling much more than that. The Vile Tribe, the Magic Emperor, I don't remember anything about them. Luna says, maybe it's best that Lemia doesn't remember the horrible things which were done to her. Lemia says, I can't fulfill my duties as the leader of the Magic Guild until my memory returns. So I have entrusted Mia with my responsibilities for now. It is a great burden to impose upon one so young, but I have no choice. Mia says, Alex, I'm so very sorry about what happened. All this is the fault of the Magic Guild. And Luna, I don't know how to begin apologizing to you. Luna says, you don't have to, Majesty Mia. I knew Alex would rescue me, so I was never truly afraid. I was more curious about why Zenobia was forcing me to sing. Mia says, if you're going to be my friend, you can't call me Majesty. Mia says, my mother is doing very well. I'm so happy for her. She's also regaining her memories and her magical powers. But no one seems to know if she'll be as adept with magic as she was before, you know. Until she recovers, I have to protect Vayne from Galleon. I have to protect Vayne for Galleon. Word error there. Mia says it's my duty as the next leader of the Magic Guild and as the daughter of Lemia. Nal says, Mia's such a devoted person. Nash says, Royce, Facia, and Lemia, all members of the Vile Tribe. I'm an elite student of the guild and I was working for the enemy all this time. I'm so ashamed of myself, I want to sink into the floor and disappear. Null says, don't worry, Nash. I'm sure we can find someone in Vane who knows how to cast that spell. Nash says, I'll use all my power to help Mia protect Vane and the Magic Guild. I'm an elite student. If I combine my powers with Mia's, I guarantee we won't have any more trouble here. And if Mia sees how hard I'm working to help her, perhaps she'll develop feelings for me. You fucking... Now it says, one of these days, Alex, I think we're gonna have to buy Nash a clue. See, what if Galleon dies? I feel like Galleon might die on transit. Okay, what do I do here? Location revisit. Okay. Oh, head to Athena's shrine. There's a bromide that I could get there. The lady at the shrine says, Phaecia, one of the Vile tribe? I can't believe it. All those years of brown-nosing and I never knew the truth. I always thought that if the goddess became human, she would be like Phaecia. Wait, I thought I was supposed to get... Oh, only on the PSX version, okay. You're supposed to be able to get the bromide here. Eh, whatever. One thing that's very nice about finally having like an ergonomic chair is that I could like rock side by side in place. Bow better suits Luna. Do these other shops have something else for Luna? I don't think so. Remember to save frequently. I haven't saved in a while. Alright, we're back. Galleon says, and that is everything I know of the situation as it stands at this moment. Visiting the White Dragon to gather more information is quite prudent at this time. For ye see, I suspect that the Magic Emperor aspires to the rank of Dragon Master. However, only Quark would know that for certain. Mel says, the Magic Emperor? That's a frightening thought. The fact that he hijacked Lemia's powers lends weight to your argument, though. Is that Jessica? It's Jessica. Jessie says, you guys... What? Mel says, huh? Jessie says, Dad, it looks like we have guests. Mel says, oh, Alex, welcome. Heard your story from Galleon. How did you do in Vane? Oh, before I forget, this is my daughter, Jessica. Jessica, aren't you gonna say hello? And Jessica says, of course. How do you do, Alex? My father has told me so much about you. Nal says, hello? What are you talking about, Jessica? Do you have a brain cramp or something? Jessie says, and what a fascinating creature you've brought with you, Alex. Oh, Facia. She ran into Facia and she got mind wiped. Oh, never mind. Mel's not supposed to know that she's been fucking around. Jessie says, and what a fascinating creature you've brought with you, Alex. No, shut up. Arbab. Sorry, Null is stupid. He can't read the room. And Jessie says, so you're hoping to become a Dragon Master? Wonderful. You'll have to tell me about your adventures someday. Null says, hello, Jessica. Don't you remember us from Shut it, Null. Jessie says, what a cute little kitty. How does he talk? Jessie says, I'm glad you enjoy Maribia. Please stay in our city as long as you wish. Luna says, why is Jessica pretending not to know us, Alex? Read the room. Do I talk to Mel or Galleon? Mel says, what do you think, lad? Isn't my daughter the most beautiful lass you ever set your eyes on? I only hope she can get over her shyness. Oh! She has to act a certain way around her dad. Nal says, Mel's not very good at keeping a straight face. I should help him out. Mel says, maybe an adventure with you would help my daughter come out of her shell, Alex. Galleon says, at last, you made it. There's no time to waste. We need a new Dragon Master. I hesitated to become one because of Dyne, but I can't let my personal feelings prevent me from doing what must be done. We have to meet with Quark and determine the location of the other dragons. Galleon says, if we fail, the Magic Emperor will surely become invincible and destroy this world. This mission is, therefore, of utmost importance. I must meet with Quark at once. Okay, then let's go. Mel says the ship to Caldor Isle isn't ready yet, but the sailors are working as quickly as they can. They said they'd be ready to sail by tomorrow morning. And Jessie says, Dad, why don't we let Alex and his friends stay here tonight? I'd love to hear their tales of adventure. Mel says, that's a fine idea, Jessica. But won't you get scared by the stories? But you won't get scared by the stories, will you? And Jessie says, I'll be fine, Dad. That's pretty funny, okay. And Jessie says, alright then. Alex, make yourself at home. She joining the party? Jessie joining the party? We have 2 healers. We don't have enough damage dealers in this. Her cutesiness is around her dad is just a facade. Luna says, why is Jessica acting so strangely? Is she feeling alright? Nal says, where are you going, Alex? Did you hear a word Jessica said? I'm not fucking leaving. Jessica says, here's my room, guys. Relax. Take a load off. Nal says, are you feeling okay? 1 second you're you, and then the next you're completely different. Jessie says, yes, I feel fine, Nal. You don't get it, do you? Jessie says, of course I remember you. I just couldn't say anything in front of my dad. Luna says, why not, Jessica? Jessie says, my father always tells me how much I remind him of my mom. If he knew that I was really like him, and that I was sneaking out of the shrine to go on my own adventures, he'd freak out, and I'd be grounded until I was 50. Luna says, how do you stand it? I could never keep my true self hidden away. Not from someone who cared for me as your father cares for you. Luna says, I feel so badly for Jessica. She leads one life for herself and another for her father. Why doesn't she just come out and tell him the truth? Nothing good comes out of keeping secrets from your loved ones. Does it, Alex? She suddenly put on a stern face. We're not keeping anything from you, Luna. Hey, Chang. Read her diary. Jessica says, so what happened to you guys in Vane? No one's sleeping until I get every unsavory detail. Alex says it happened like this. And that's all I have to say about that. Jessie says, so everyone at the shrine was enchanted by the spell? How embarrassing. Nala says, you're lucky you skipped out of that, you're lucky you skipped out of school that day. Jessie says, what? I don't know what you're talking about, Null. Hey, hey, hey. Jessie says Galleon is a great magician, but he can't be expected to do this all by himself. Alex, I think you should talk to Quark too and find out what you can from him. Anyway, it's time for bed. Good night, you guys. See you all in the morning. Wait, where's she gonna sleep? We get to sleep in her room? Luna says, I knew we'd be returning home, Alex, but not with Galleon as our escort. I guess our adventure is coming to an end. No! Nal says, man, I am pooped. Luna says, haha. Good night, Nal. And good night, Alex. Wait, are they gonna share the bed? There's only one bed in Jessie's room. What's happening here? Was that baby Luna? We're fucking sleeping in the floor. Luna says good morning. Yo. Nal says good morning, Luna. What's wrong? You look like you're about to faint. Luna says I had the dream again. Alex says that's all it is, Luna, just a dream. Luna says I know, but you're right, Alex. Let's just bid farewell to Master Mel. Mel says, hey Alex, did you sleep well? I sure did. Galleon's probably waiting for you at the harbor. Better not keep him. Okay, what about Jessica? Jessica says, please take care of yourself and come back soon. I'll pray to the goddess to keep you all safe. Since I study at the shrine, my prayers get first priority. Nala says, man, I still can't get used to the other Jessica. Jessie says, good luck on becoming a Dragon Master, Alex. I know you can do it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I don't think there's anything else to do here. Okay. Do. Galleon says, good morning. I trust you slept well. Are you ready to sail? Is there anything else for me to do here? I don't think there's anything else. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. Galleon says, and let us not waste another moment. To Berg. To Berg. Galleon says, so tell me, what drives you to become the Dragon Master? What leads you to attempt that so many fuck me. Oh no, I forgot to log in on Pokemon Masters today. Whatever. Whatever. Galleon says, what leads you to attempt that what so many others before you tried and failed to achieve? Alex says, well, I want to protect the people of our world and the people I care about. Galleon says, how very noble of you. But the Dragon Master's power is meant for the Dragon Master's power is meant for much more than mere protection. And the magnitude of this responsibility to wield that power well is immeasurable. May I ask another question of you? Alex says, of course, sir. Galleon says, if you had to choose between the survival of the one you cared about the most, or the lives of everyone in our world, which would it be? One or many? Love or duty? Alex says, how could anyone make that choice? Galleon says, a Dragon Master is forced to make such choices every day of his existence? Well, we're getting considerably ahead of ourselves, aren't we? You're not a Dragon Master yet? Not even close. Think about my questions during your travels, boy. The closer you are to becoming a Dragon Master, the more important it is to answer. Galleon says, by the way, Luna, so renowned is your singing voice that word of your ability spread all the way to Vane. When we reach Berg, I would desire nothing more than to hear you. Luna says, I don't think my voice is that special, but I'd be honored to sing for you, Master Galleon. Galleon says, I look forward to it, Luna. There's no need to be modest about your talent. You have a gift. You should share it with the world. Nell says, look, Alex, over there on the edge of the horizon. It's safe. It's so good to be back home. Do 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 do. And Galleon says, well, what a quaint little hovel this is. You look tired, boy, but as they say, no rest for the wicked. Take me to the cave of the White Dragon. I'm anxious to catch up with him. Oh, he's in the party. He's level 99? Can we take his shit? Let me touch you, fucker. He's definitely gonna die. Somehow. Bonk. You can get an achievement if you use Galleon to smack the Gorgon monsters. I don't remember my way around here. Oh shit, back when we were at, completely forgot to visit Ramus. One sec. Let's run it back and say hi to Ramus. Completely forgot about this guy. Whoa, there's people here now. The bunny girl says, "Welcome to Ramus's store. My boss works hard to make this place a success. I admire that kind of dedication." The band says, "I was supposed to buy my engagement ring here, but I'm finding myself more interested in the clerks, which makes me think I'm not ready to settle down just yet." The man says, "I hate to admit this, but Ramus is already a better businessman than I ever was. He's even talking about opening stores in other cities around the world. He calls it franchising." Luna says, "It sounds like Ramus is doing wonderfully, Alex. I wonder if he's gonna open a store in Berg." Ramus also talks about passing on the store to his son, but I think he's too busy enjoying the single life to start looking for a wife. But the bunny girl says, "Welcome to Ramus's store, Green Eyes. I only wish that you were on sale." What? Oh, there was a new weapon here. Hey, ma'am. Ramus says, "I haven't been back to Berg in so long. Do you ever miss it, Alex?" "I know I do sometimes. If you see my dad, tell him my business is doing great." Alright, see you later, man. Okay, I'm glad I ran it back so we could get a better weapon for Alex. I don't think it's that important. Yeah, I don't think it's that important. I don't want to backtrack. Doot, 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 doot. Let's go say hi to our friends. Ramus's dad says, "Hey Alex, it's good to see you again. I suppose my lazy son's right behind you." "What? He started a business in Maribia? I didn't know he had any talent." "Oh well, he'll give up soon enough and come back crying. Count on it. No faith in your son, huh?" The lady says, "I'm so worried. Ramus could be hungry and homeless on the streets of Maribia right now." Luna says, "You don't need to worry. Ramus is fine and he's running his own business in Maribia." Let's go say hi to Mom and Pop. Let's talk to everyone, actually. Fucking what? That exchange was pretty nice. Talk to this one, yeah. The lady in the square, or whatever, the center, town center, says, "Too bad you had to miss the festival, you two. Alex, it just wasn't the same without your beautiful music accompanying Luna. You'll perform at next year's festival, won't you?" Luna says, "We have to practice when we return from our adventure, don't we, Alex?" Huh? The one random girl has a crush on Alex. Not a crush, she was actually like... She wanted Alex. Galleon's kind of an asshole, isn't he? What the fuck is up his ass? Alright, we just wanted to make our rounds with our neighbors. Say hi. And out to mom and dad. Actually, the cow. Say hi to mom and dad. Hey, Dad. Dad says, "Alex, no. What are you doing back in the village so soon?" "What, you're guiding Master Galleon across our island?" "Oh my, Master Galleon, please forgive my ignorance. I did not recognize you. This is such a great honor. Please have mercy on my son and shower him with the benefit of your wisdom." Galleon says, "Your son is already wise beyond his years. He reminds me so much of Dine. It's frightening, really." Okay, you know what? You know what? Galleon might not be so bad. Dad says, "You've become a man, Alex. No doubt about it. I've never been more proud of you." Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Mom says, "Oh my goodness, is that Master Galleon with you, Alex? I can't believe it." Galleon, it is an honor to meet one of the four heroes. Alex, you should have given me some sort of warning. My hair's a mess. Mom says, "Were you okay on your trip? Did you catch a cold? Did you get a tummy ache? You feel warm." Luna says, "We're all fine." Poking around in Luna's room. Luna says, "What are you doing, Alex? Stop poking around my room this very instant." Sorry. A teddy bear. Luna says, "Alex, you look sad. You want a teddy bear too?" Inspecting the bed. Luna says, "Alex, what are you doing with my bed? Get away from it this instant, you pervert." You pervert. I'm glad I backtracked just to check that out. You pervert. Galleon says, "This monument is pathetic. A feeble attempt to keep Dine's memory alive. Our world must stop dwelling on relics of the past and look to the future. A future ruled by one stronger than a feeble dragon master. One who can unite the world with pure strength of will alone. What the fuck are you talking about? I feel like Galleon might turncoat. Or do something funny. Do something funny. And do a flip. Alright, that's everybody I need to talk to. Whoops. Sorry, I'm adjusting the armrests on this thing. There we go. We're fucking back here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Fucking hate it here. The healing ring is kind of annoying. One sec. Yeah, the healing ring was annoying because it takes like a whole second for the heal to register. You haven't seen any of like Galleon's abilities. One sec. Whoa. Just for fun, I want to see him. Well, I wonder if we're gonna get like a character able to cast all that. What about the explodey one? Whoa, a meteor? No, it wasn't a meteor. He brought down the sun and everything turned into fire. Alright, hello Quark, we're back. It was only just yesterday that we were talking to this guy. Quark says, you have returned, Alex, and even stronger than when I last beheld you. Galleon, Quark says. It has been many years since I last saw you. Galleon says 15 to be precise, Quark. Not since that dark day when dear Dragon Master died. Quark says, ah yes, I remember all too well your disappointment. Galleon says, Quark, I have a question to ask of you. This girl, Luna, is she the child born that day? Who? Quark says, truth is a dangerous thing to some, Galleon. If you knew the truth, perhaps it would. Galleon says, a world is on the verge of chaos, dear Quark, and I must know if the cause is what I suspect it to be. Tell me, Quark. Tell me the truth, I deserve to know. Quark says, you were the Dragon Master's best friend, Galleon. If he trusted you with his life, I can trust you with the truth. Yes, Luna is the one. Smile. Galleon said, Quark says, surely you understand why Dine kept this from you? Galleon? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, then the time has finally come. My little act has reached its curtain call.
I knew it.
But please, hold your applause.
Wow.
By Othena, what have you done, Galleon?
But it kind of looks badass. It looks like the fucking Dragon Lord.
Dear Quark, Magic Emperor Galleon!
Magic Emperor.
Galleon, no!
My first order of business shall begin with your enslavement, Quark!
Flashing lights warning. They didn't give a fuck back then. They didn't give a fuck now.
Quark shall be the cornerstone of a new order. My world order. But... who shall be my queen?
Onyo! Stay away from her. Get a job. Oh, it's voiced. What? Alex says, Lunar! No wonder Jessica is also a healer. There's a reason why there's double healers. Galleon says, now I know the truth. The world shall be mine on the delicious half shell. Oh no, we lost Luna! Nala says, what happened? Where am I? This is Alex's house, but I thought we were in the cave. Alex says, Nal? Nal says, Alex, what happened to us? The last thing I remember is going into the White Dragon Cave with Galleon. Galleon. Wait, I remember now. I know what happened. Lunar! Nala says, Alex, she was kidnapped. Dad says, Alex, Nala, you're finally awake. Nala says, Galleon took Luna and... Dad says, I know, Nala. You were brought here by an old friend, a man named Like? Like? I still don't know how to pronounce his name. They found you in the White Dragon Cave and brought you here. I believe he's at Dine's monument. You should go and thank him for saving your lives. You probably would have frozen to death had he not discovered you. Okay. Dad says, Alex, Galleon might have taken Luna's body away, but her heart is always with you. Remember that, son, and get going. Every moment she's held hostage by that leech is a moment too long. Mom says, oh, Alex, you're awake. You're alive. I was so worried about you. I prayed to Athena the entire time you slept. I don't know what I would have done without my precious little boy. Okay. Is that it? Dad says, Alex, you and Luna have grown up together. Your mother and I have watched the bond form between you. We have watched that bond turn from friendship into love. I don't know if you've ever told I don't know if you've told her how you feel, Alex. Perhaps she already knows, but you must tell her now. Save her from Galleon. No, we lost Luna. What? What was that? What did Null say? There's nothing but junk in here. And then Null's like, oh, forgot that was in there. Come on, Alex, Luna is waiting for us to save her. We're gonna wear that. A photo of our wife that we keep in our pocket. Yeah. I'm gonna wear that just for the bit. Keep a photo of your wife in the pocket. I know that raises a bunch of death flags, but... So is Like supposed to be Lake? Lake says, oh, good, you two are awake. I was afraid your sleep might have been of the eternal type. Nala says, thank you for helping us, Lake. We owe you our lives. But what the heck are you doing in the White Dragon Cave? I thought you might ask that, Nal, but mum's the word. Nal says, I hate secrets. Lake says, Alex, I'm sorry for what happened to Luna, but what are you gonna do? Nal says, what am I gonna do? For starters, I'm gonna bite Galleon right in the... Lake says, I meant you, Alex. What do you plan to do now? Alex says, I'm going to... Lake says, think and then act decisively, Alex. I'm gonna save Luna. Alex says, I'm going to rescue Luna from Galleon's clutches. Blake says Galleon now fancies himself the Magic Emperor. He rules over the vile tribe of the frontier. Now that he has assumed the role of Magic Emperor, his power must be immense. Even knowing all this, Alex, will you still risk your life to fight him? Alex says, without question. Blake says, Dragon Master Dime would be proud of your bravery, Alex. He would marvel at the strength that you have nurtured in your heart. Blake says, Alex, do you know what killed Dine? Alex says, no. Blake says, as with many, Dine fell victim to love. He swore to her that he would do anything for the woman he fancied. When the time came to protect her heart, he used all the power he had. And the Dine everyone knew as the greatest dragon master ever perished. Blake says, ho ho ho, love is never an easy thing, Alex. But you say you want to help Luna, so you must become the Dragon Master. Because to save her, you will fight a stronger opponent than Dine ever faced. Alex says, I'll do it, Lake. Lake says, ho, 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 good answer. Here, Alex, I have something to cheer you up. Nala says, after that depressing story about Dine, I hope so. Lake says, ha ha ha, don't worry, Nal, I promise you, you'll like this. I found this in the Dragon Cave. In the White Dragon Cave, Alex, I want you to have it. You're going to find it as useful as Dine did. Dragon wings. Lake says, I'll see you soon. Thanks, man. Nal says, what a strange man, Alex. I'm glad he's helping us, but why is he doing it? I'm glad you're going to fight Galleon, because I'd hate to have to rescue Luna on my own. Hehehe. Alex says, I'd hate to have to rescue the both of you. Nala says, okay, Alex, we need to find out where Galleon went. Maybe the white dragon wings Lake give us will help. Let's try them and see what happens. How do you use it? Is it like at the top? Oh, it's a fast travel thingamabob. Okay, where should we go? Fast travel to Meribia? What the fuck is happening here? Oh! Nal says, Alex, we're in Meribia, but where did all these monsters come from? What's happening here? Jesse says, what the? Where did you come from? What kind of magic was that? Nal says, Jessica, what's going on? Jesse says, what does it look like? Get in here and help me out. Yeah, the first order of business here is to get back our healer, which was supposed to be Jessica, so... Yeah, I was like, why are there double healers?
Yeah!
Jesse says, thanks, you guys yanked my buns out of the fire. Nash says, Null says, what happened here, Jessica? Jessica says, I went to the big shrine and when I returned, the entire city had been overrun. I can't believe how fast the beasts attack. Where are Luna and Galleon? Are they okay? Long story short, Null says Galleon has turned into the Magic Emperor. He commanded these beasts to attack Meribia. Jesse says, what? Null says, that's not all, Jessica. He enslaved the white dragon and kidnapped Luna. Jesse says, this is I can't even comprehend it. How could something so terrible have happened? Wait, I understand. Galleon sent these demons here to distract us from the real target? My father. Alex, we have to help him. Oh no, your dad is probably gonna die. Jesse says he must be in the mansion, fighting single-handedly against Galleon's evil hordes. Nal says, you heard her, Alex. Let's hurry over. Not even Mel could hold off these maniacal fiends forever. Okay, let me save real quick. I'll be right back real quick. I know things are dire right now, but be right back. Alright, back. Where am I? Alright, let's go. Can we get Ramus back just for this bit? Also, I think I might need to change. I did change Jessica's weapon. If she could use like a, if I could get her to use like a ranged weapon, that'd be ideal. Or not, she's a cleric. Coño! Whatever. I was remembering the... I just remembered the two necklaces that I had placed on, the wisdom necklaces that I had placed on Luna. I might have to run a save back. Luna! We lost Luna. I hate this game. I don't want to play anymore. Let's take these back, since apparently she's gonna get abducted by this piece of shit fucking galleon. Luckily, you can just press X to just skip everything.
Oh, then the time has finally...
I should have expected that the character voiced by Keith Silverstein, was gonna be the antagonist, especially coming after from Tales of Graces. After what's his name?
You done, Callian?
Lambda.
Not Gal.
Since Lambda was also voiced by Keith Silverstein, should have expected it. Hello. How's it going? Good evening. Anyways, how's it going? What's up? What's up? What'd you do for Touch Grass Day today? Oh yeah, and I saw that you put up Resident Evil 3. Was it tonight? Do I got my days wrong? Oh no, I missed it. I'll watch. I'll watch while I'm at work. No, I missed it. I wanted to be there. Oh, you watched Thunderbolts with your brother? I thought... Oh no, tomorrow is Daybreak stream. So this was just like a guerrilla stream then. How was Thunderbolts? I've been planning to watch that as well. Sounds like people had fun with Thunderbolts, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll watch. Maybe I'll hop on. Anyways, we lost Luna. The elf dude abducted her. The elf dude who is apparently like the greatest op in the verse. Yeah, the evil looking one. I can be trusted around elves, but apparently elves cannot be trusted. So now we just have this like image of we just have this image of Luna to remember her by. And I'm getting Alex to wear it. Oh, I'm just running it back because I have like I have a bunch of shit on like Luna, and she disappeared from the party. So I'm just running it back, took all of the equipment off of her. Yeah, since she's gone, I was like, what? I have like some pretty expensive pieces on her. Anyways, yeah, we lost her. Now the only thing that we can remember her by is like this bromide that we have of her. I have that slapped on Alex so that he could like remember his wife by. Wait, where do I go? Arabia. Yeah, that I was wondering why there was like, why are there two healers in the party? And it's because Luna is gonna get abducted later on. Yeah, I should have expected the Keith Silverstein voiced character to be the evil guy. Whoops. To be the primary antagonist. After everything that he did back in Tales of Graces. So yeah, I was wondering why Jessica was built like a cleric. Chekhov's game balance, yeah. I was like, that's suspicious. What time is it? Oh, we're almost time, but I'm gonna try and like, oh. I'm gonna try and save Jesse's dad. So yeah, now all of a sudden it's like Endwalker. All of the cities around the world are getting attacked by Galleon. That piece of shit. Every game is Endwalker or Shadowbringers. Though in this game, they Endwalkered like really early. No other game is allowed to be anything else. Everything has to be either Shadowbringers or Endwalker. We're watching this boy journey, do his hero's journey to become the new warrior of light. Wait, everybody's just chilling in here, what? The man says the owner of the store is a hero. Even when our streets are overrun with monsters, he refuses to close his doors and run away. I'm going to buy all my weapons from him and take on the vile tribe by myself if I have to. The bunny girl says, I can't believe it. Even with all the monsters out there, my boss refuses to close up shop. I thought he was insane. Then I noticed how many people were coming in here to buy equipment. Ramus is very smart and very kind and very, very cute. Wait, what? You're telling me our boy Ramus has a chance with the bunny girl? Oh yeah, monsters can't use doors easy. Our boy Ramus, you got a chance with that bunny girl over there. Ramus says, hey Alex, I haven't seen you for a while, but I've been hearing of your adventures. Nal says, Ramus, are you sure it's okay to keep your store open right now? The Vile Tribe is marching through the streets. Ramus says, are you kidding? This is the best time to be open. When people are afraid, they want to buy protection, and I'm here to sell it to them. The Opportunist. What's that fucking, like, app? Where it determines their prices depending on, like, how many people are... Is it Uber? I think I might be thinking of Uber. Where they start, like, price gouging or some shit depending on how many people within the area are asking for an Uber. Price surging, that's the word. Not price gouging. Yeah, a couple of apps and restaurants starts doing that. What could Umfi wear? Nothing. Oh. But there's a new weapon here for our boy. Luna's bow. Keep that motherfucking thing. Keep that motherfucking thing on, Alex. Ah, wait, they respawn? What the fuck? Get me out of here. Wait, Alex can triple attack? That boy is the warrior of light. Light for a reason. So yeah, we're getting the gang back together. Except for Ramus because he's a businessman. Wait, everything's blocked off.
Blessing of Althena!
Yeah!
We made it.
Yeah!
Blessing of Althena!
Wondering when can we get Luna back? Is it gonna be like at the very end of the game is when we're gonna get her back? That'd be crazy. She's supposed to be the main heroine.
By the power of Althena!
Yeah!
That's okay. By the time that we get her back, we're gonna turn Alex into this hyper Giga Chad. And we're gonna get her to Suboon. Be like, oh Alex, you came to my rescue. Smooch. I think everybody's pretty healthy right now. Oh, it's pretty safe in here. I thought the mansion would be run down. Miss Jessica, Master Mel is in the combat arena fighting the leader of the Vile tribe. Jesse says, this has to be a bad dream. My dad never loses a fight, but let's hurry anyway, Alex. I think your dad might be dead. Wait, where is this arena? Here? Wah! That's, what's her name? Mel says, as long as I draw breath, the Vile Tribe will never take control of Meribia. Not a problem, old man. You'll be eliminated by Zenobia, leader of the Vile Tribe. Zenobia was her name. And all the citizens of Meribia will kneel before the Magic Emperor. Mel says, Galleon? What's going on? Who the hell are you? Jesse says, Father. Mel says, Jessica, no. Wait, don't turn your back against the enemy. Mel says, this is too dangerous, you must hide inside. Jesse says, but... Zenobia says, this is wonderful. Now I can erase all of you with one swift blow. Onya! Mel says, look out, Jessica! Oh! Yeah. Nice father figure you have there. Not father figure, her actual father. Jesse says, Dad? Dad! He got petrified. Mel says, Alex, take care of my daughter. Oh! Zenobia says, what an emotional moment that was. I almost cried with laughter. Now the last of the four heroes is powerless, and nothing can prevent Galleon from fulfilling her destiny. Alex says, Galleon? Zenobia, where has Galleon taken Luna? Zenobia says, ha ha ha. Well, little Alex, you'll find that out soon enough. Perhaps when we meet again. Alex says, wait, Zenobia! What? She fucks off and leaves. Jesse says, Dad? Dad! Dad! He's just petrified. It's okay, we'll find... Jesse says, in the name of Athena, let this curse be gone. It's not working. I don't think the spell can be lifted unless the one who cast it is killed. Nal says, her name is Zenobia. She was the one who impersonated Lamia Ausa. Jesse says, that witch, Zenobia. That freak, Galleon. I'll never forgive them. I will save my father, even if I have to give up my life for his. I will never give up, and I will never cry. I am Jessica de Alkirk, daughter of Helmel. Alex, Null, let's go. Null says, where are we going, Jessica? We're going to gather a hero party. Jesse says, we're going to right the wrongs committed this day. Galleon will pay dearly. We need more information on Galleon and the Vile Tribe. Let's speak with Lamia Ausa, the leader of the Magic Guild. I'd like to get some advice from her daughter as well. Nal says, we'll get to see Mia again. That's great, Alex. Jesse says, you guys aren't nervous? I mean, you guys aren't nervous. Me neither. Let's head for Vane. I love you, Dad. We'll be back. This is really funny that this is playing out just like Dragon Quest V. Like, where was that mirror that reveals the true nature of somebody? That happens at like the prologue of Dragon Quest V during like the kids section. And then now Jessica's dad got petrified. Same thing that happened to the Dragon Quest V hero. And then there's There's Galleon, who kind of reminds me of the Dragon Lord from Dragon Quest 1. Kadokawa is really trying to like tap in that Dragon Quest market. Check on our boy Remus again. Remus says, "Hey Alex, I heard about what happened to Luna. You must be so worried. But you have to stay true to your quest to become the Dragon Master. It's the only way you can save her, and the only way you can save the world. Luna wouldn't want you to give up on your dream, or to give up on her." What else? I'm gonna go visit Vane, but I'm a bit... It's time? Well, that'll be it for me for tonight. We lost Luna, feels bad. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. Always appreciate the company. I'll hop on the Resident Evil 3 stream while I'm at work. Check it out. Is it also gonna be like a one sesh a week game as well? It's definitely one of the most memorable, I would say. Resident Evil games. One sesh a week, okay, I see. Like, I would say Resident Evil 3 is my favorite. Already really like it? Yeah, feels good, yeah. I'll hop on, see what you think of it. But yeah, Resident Evil 3 is definitely one of my favorites of the entire franchise. Anyways, GG's, thanks for dropping by. See you later. Happy Wednesday. Take it easy. Catch you later.